put my newly charged, got an alfalfa on the side of my head. Need some of that Aquanet. Make my hair stiff. Hey, Adrian, Chatika, Vicky, Oodles, Vicky, Zachariah, Trish. Hugs and kisses. Hugs and kisses to you all. I love y'all. I love y'all so very much. We'll wait on Miss VJ and her folks to get here, and then we'll play her little ditty. I picked up this because it was down here on the ottoman. I don't know what it is. This yarn, I believe it was maybe arena cake, but it's I don't know. It might not have been. It was some kind of cake. Hey, Kristen. Did I already tell you hey? I don't think I did. Hey! But anyway, it's just reminds me of Sunita. It's blues, blues, blues. The Blues Brothers. Well, started out kind of purpley. I don't know if you can see that. But it's purple right in there. Purple, blurple. Here's the rest of it. But, of course, it has no... It's got boogers on the bottom of it from sitting down here. Anyway, that's it. Thank you. Thank you. I got so much. So there's that. There's a couple more that slid off the ottoman on the other side. But I got handy dandy little. I shouldn't have got that one that's so long. I don't really need. Well, you never know when you might need one. Leslie, hello, darling. Yes, thank you, Zach. Remember your thummies. There's VJ and the gang. Happy hump day. She says you may loosen your seatbelts. Okay, let's play the little ditty. VJ's song. VJ and the Raiders. VJ and the Raiders. Come on back here. Here we go. VJ had her dancing shoes on. Hi, Nana Tammy. Nana Tammy. I miss my Nana Michelle. I'm glad I got to see her over at VJ's. She might always be up in the nest because I know she's always busy. Hey, squirrel nester observers. In the bougie squirrel nest where there's all kinds of creature comforts up there. Yes, Chris, you're going up there to the nest to continue crocheting. Yeah. DK Jen. Hey, sweet pea. How'd he do to everybody? Took my bro to have his eyeball checked that they did the surgery on, and Hannah took him, yesterday to do that. Michael and Oodles again. She's telling a bunch of folks howdy do. Michael says, GrannyDee love and hugs to all. Love back. Sugars and hugs and pass that on to Panda too for me, please. leaving Thummy and heading to the nest to get to filming. Okay, darling. You do what you got to do. Thank you so much for the thumb love and for coming and say howdy. Much love, sweetheart, and all. Tammy's on her phone. Okay. VJ, yes. I gotta set an alarm for that. So 3 bells Eastern tomorrow. Birthday party for our sunflower Ashley, who would have been 40 years old. She says all super chats are going to Miss Susan. No amount too small. And I think is it like 2 hours? Did you say 2 to 4 Central, 3 to 5 Eastern? Vic Yodel says she's a master today. She had to stop crocheting for a second. Finger cramp, LOL. I was going to say master. What? Nester. She's a nester. She's going to relax that. Work out them finger cramps. Yes, 2 to 4 or 3 to 5, depending on what time zone you be in. Thank you, darling. Help me remember, brain. Set an alarm because I don't want to miss it. I don't want to miss the darn. I got to take my bro to, we're going to be leaving about 2:45. He's got an appointment with the regular doctor tomorrow. And he can't drive. I think it's just for like a week that he can't drive. And then he's got another appointment in 3 weeks to get new glasses. He says, I can see without my glasses, Trigger. My nickname. Y'all know I'm Trigger Trout. Who knows why? Some of my mama's stuff. So that, and I marked the place for the handles, and I ain't done diddly squat to this. Hey, but I finished Hannah's hat, but I went ahead and gave it to her, the little pointy Norwegian, World War II Norwegian hat. I just love doing these. It's kind of fun. The most fun is doing this, shaping it. This is a boar. And I got a blue one too. But the blue one I screwed up because I lost my stitch markers. But it looks all right. If you wear it on, this is the front, because in the back I just cinched it up and it made all them. It all smooths out when you put it on. Hi, Mindy. There's my Susan V. She's going to the squirrel nest. She's driving again. I hope you and your sister have a nice visit. Where's your sister from? Mindy, CNY, no FO Friday this week, VJ says. Yeah, she got stuff going on Friday. She has stuff going on. Yeah, and Susan says, see y'all tomorrow at the party. Okay. You want to be there. And if you got a kitty cat hat, our sweet sunflower Ashley, she wore the grooviest stuff. She wasn't not old enough to be a hippie or a freak, 70s freak like I was. But she was all kind of cool. She still is. She's just in heaven. And we'll see her again one day. Hey, cheers. Raspberry zinger tea. If you haven't said what's in your cup, what's on your hooks and or needles. Y'all know that's the first question. I forgot to get the Jaxie May smooches. Jaxie, does not have her channel Creations by Jax. But is it like Jaxie May Lavender? You got a new channel? I hope and pray. Hey, KK Crochet. Susan's sister Janice is from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Okay, cool. She had quite the flight to go to San Jose. Cynthia King, hello, darling. Yeah, Tammy, are you feeling better, honey? She's had a time with seizures lately. Cynthia, and Kristen says she has her doctored water in the flavor of berry dragon fruit. You like that? I know the blood orange is one of your favorites. And she's working on a shawl by Juan, the yarn addict. His shawl for all. I gotta start getting over to his channel. Vicky says she's got coffee oodles, Vicky, and little bitty flowers on her crochet hook. Oh, how cute. What you gonna do with them little bitty flowers? Thank goodness Tammy is better. Thank you, Jesus. Why did I say good morning, Zach? Because you silly. It's afternoon. It's 5:12 bells here. And KK said, Zach, I don't know. I was just happy you said hello. Kristen says, very much so. It's really yummy. The blood orange. Was it blood orange hyacinth or was that somebody else's? Tammy, you finished your purple blanket last night? Woohoo! Now what you working on? I know you said, I think that you had like 3 whips, or was it more? But anyway, yeah, blood orange hibiscus. Cool. Yes. I need to get back into my circle bottle. How many times have I said that? How many times have I said that? Zach says, I know I joke around with you, Tammy, but I do care about it. Of course you do. We all do. We all care for one another, and I'll pray for one another or send good vibes. Mandy just started a new C2C baby blanket with Premier Puzzle, and it's yellow and lime. Wow. Big giant snuggle squirrel, says our Jaxie May Lavender. Love you, sweetheart. I got to get over to your channel and see. So is your old channel not able to be viewed anymore? Because I know I've missed your last couple of lives and I need to find out what's going on. Or just I'll message and see what's going on if you want to tell me. 6, Tammy says. Not 3, but 6. But I'm going to finish my other purple blanket. Okay. Oodles Vicky says she's going to be adding them, her itty bitty flowers, to a crocheted flowering ivy keychain basket. Wow. The Wonder Twins. Yes, Trish, Mama Swift, and Jaxie May. Wonder of my twin of my wonder. So cute. And I'm wearing, I believe it was magnifying glass, the necklace. But I do love these two. I flap it around at y'all all the time now. Where'd I put it? Y'all know I need all kinds of magnifications because I still am carrying around my doggone cataracts. Mama Swift is groovy. I know she is. Hey, y'all want a piece of yarn? Wearing this so I can tell you about the yarn, so I can see the doggone details. Let's see. Here's my little, yeah. Here we go. Look, there's Mimi, Kitty Cat's Knit Plays, formerly Mimi Cat Do 65. She's a lovely, darling lady that made socks for a lot of people. Here's my baby wearing her hat. She looks so sad, but she really does like it. It's pointy on top. I should have had her lean forward. I guess it's cool to look all pitiful and forlorn. She got a gorgeous smile. Youngins, what you gonna do with them? And she'll be 35 Sunday. What? And Lynn's next month, 25th, will be 44. Ding dong. Sunita, hey darling, I thought you was gonna take a nap. Yeah, that's your kitty cat. Mimi. Hey, Granny Joe, thank you. I think so. She cut her hair. It was pretty long. She's got hair for days. Both my daughters have hair for days. Thick hair. Not me. And they got curl and waves and stuff. You know, Lindsay's really got the little ringlet curls. Just natural. Just natural. I prayed and prayed for them girls to have hair. And I said, Mama, I think you prayed too much. Just have her stand out. Okay. Let's start with, this is the pitifulest. Didn't one call these leaky skeins? But it's Hobby Carnival, 100% premium, bougie acrylic. And I think this color, I want to say, now, you know, on here, it'll just have a number 13. I want to say this was maybe Quebec, though. Not positive. But it has 240 meters, 262 yards, and it's a number 3 DK. And look at those lovely, I think, spring colors. Remind me of some flowers. My azalea bushes are blooming. You listening with one eye closed? Okay. Sunita, I love you, honey. I think there's pretty shades of green, too. So shades of green, shades of pink. And what else we got? From Hobby. I've shown y'all these before. They are. Somebody sent me these. They're not glow in the dark, but they're reflective. I've started on a blue hat. I had 2 of these and 2 whites. I was going to stripe them until I couldn't find one of the colors. Thank you, Granny Joe. You're going to say, daughter like mama on the oh, thank you. But mine's like, I have a lot of hair. Except when I brush it, it looks like there's a whole lot more in the brush than on my head. But it's baby fine. You got that kind too, the skein loosey-goosey. You tearing up for a TV show? It's Young Sheldon episode where the dad passes away. Well, stop watching that. Hey, Heidi, we don't want to be sad. We want to be happy. And Buck, you know, when I take him to Concord, which is where I had to take him to the eye doctor today, He always has to go to Golden Corral, or he asked me if we could. And I said, of course. And these are both number 4, so worsted weight, and 64 meters, 70 yards in each one. They are 60% wool, like woolly wool. So they're not soft. 25% polyamide. And if you can see it, I think, better on the white, the little reflective tape around it. I don't know if you can see it at all. Blue, maybe. Yeah, you can. And my hair. Hair. But anyway, that'd be good for, people that bike early in the morning before the sun's up good, or later in the evening. You need to wear some reflective gear. And this is oldie goldie Red Heart Boutique Vintage. Red Heart Boutique Magical. That's the one I told y'all I made that particular poncho. And I think it was that color of yarn. And somebody bought it right off of me at a show that we used. Hannah and I used to vend VEND quite a bit. We'd bring our wares and stuff. Granny Joe's listening while packing for her flight tomorrow. Everybody pray for Granny Joe. She's a little nervous about her flight. Tell us again, Granny, where are you going? From and to. How long a flight? You've probably told us all that. But this is novelty yarn. See, it's all different kinds. We got boucle going in there. We got some ribbon. That real sparkly stuff. I got a ton of these in all different colors when they had them at Michael's on sale. You see, there's a couple of sales tags, and I think I got them for like a really good deal, but I don't remember what it was because it was ages ago. It's a worsted weight, and this one's called Hocus Pocus, and they all had little, like abracadabra, little magical words. Since it is called that. But it's fun to work with. I enjoyed working with it. And I think I may have enough. I'm not sure. I would have to dig for it. Let's see. Well, we'll do this one next. It is from the clearance sale, Hobby Lobby Yarn Bee. Had been $4.99. I got it for $1.24. It's called Yarn Bee Blended Bliss. It's a pretty green, isn't it? Isn't it? 400 and why am I doing that? 443 yards. Color is green eyes. And it's a weight of 1. Super fine. And it's 50% cotton. I was going to say it feels very cottony. 35% acrylic, 9% polyamide. I told you the yardage, didn't I? 443, yeah. But I didn't tell you the meters, which is 407. And there it is. Blended Bliss. You're going to Omaha, Nebraska. Stina and Bridget. Hey! Yeah, how long a flight? Just curious. And you've told us, I'm sure. Oh, here's another Blended Bliss. A pretty pink. Wouldn't that pink and that green be pretty together? That reminds me of flowers, too. How you doing, Bridget? And Stina, my world of crochet. Cute. Showing some beautiful yarn. That Bliss looks nice. I know, but I never used it yet. This color is called Rouge, I believe. This is ROUGGIR something. And then a number. Rouge girl. Maybe they ran out of room for the L. I'm doing good, Susan Burke. How are you, sweet pea? But anyway, so those would make, and I'm pretty sure I've got more of these colors and probably some other colors. Seem to remember having some tan, possibly. And y'all know I got a while back, I just wanted to try this because somebody had said that they used it and they liked it. And I want to think it was Mama G Gear, but I'm not positive. I did not set up the squirrel mobile, so will somebody check and see if Mama G Gear is coming on after me? Bridget says, great to see everyone today. She's outside planting in the dirt. I can't see the screen well, but I'll be here listening as I work. Well, thank you so much, darling. And enjoy digging in the dirt. You planting some flowers. Hey, Ellen. Kenny Joe says she's got to leave the house at 5 a.m. and arriving in Omaha at 4. Wow. That is, well, you're leaving the house at 5. How long does it take you to get to the airport? We're just full of questions. We're going to live vicariously through you because I do love to fly. But I haven't in a long time, since like 2018. No, we drove then. No, admin. I started saying 1988, 1999. Then I went. Those were my first. But the first time, 98, that was my first flight. That was to England. And the next year was England and Scotland. Hey, Michelle, big hugs, and I love you right back. And we're going to be at Michelle's tonight, I believe. Right? At 7. But this is Mako, line brand Mako cotton. And there you can see the deets. 94% Mako cotton, 6% nylon, and let me get this out. 125 yards, which is 115 meters. This color is terracotta. Did I tell you what weight? It's a 4 weight. It's worsted weight. It feels very good. It's soft. Not the softest thing you've ever felt, but it's like a brushed cotton. That's the way it feels to me. Terracotta. And I got several colors. I think only one more with the label on it. And nope. Here's another one. And then I've used some, and I'd be doggone if I can remember what I made. Probably what I was making. Here's another one, same deets, but the color of this one is, where'd I find that other color? Color, where are you? Oh, and it's made in China, by the way. Khaki, kind of a greenish tan. And this is missing the label, so this is a blush pink. who knows what they called it, but it looks very pretty. And then lots more without labels. A light blue, a sage green. I really cannot remember what I was using these for. Well, what I started making. I used a lot of colors. And I have black, and lavender. And lavender is probably called lavender, but let's see. Might be lilac or something. I keep forgetting I have this on. Lilac. Almost looks gray, doesn't it? It does on this monitor. Leslie, you got your notification for Mama G, so they are scheduled. Okay, great. If somebody wants to put, since Sola, has anybody talked to Sola? Hey, Sola. Hey, Miss Inez. We love and miss y'all. Yep, they're the heavyweights, number 4s. And let's see. This is a hobby yarn. I forgot what it is, but it's got a flock of yardage. I think 7 in the high 700s, maybe. Anybody recognize this? It did look better till it started floating around in my bag and getting all messed up. There's other colors if you dig in there, if you play yarn proctologist. Hey, Aisha. Hey. We're about done. Last one. No. Here's one more of these. Oh. This is a different blue. And this one is called Sky. Very light sky blue. And this is one I got from the Smoky Mountain Spinnery. And I have 2 of them. And I will tell you what it is because it is Lanes de Nord, made in Italy, Poema, I guess, luxury line. And color is a number, but it's burgundy or wine, brown, and black. And I have dose of those. Oh, I didn't tell you the yardage, did I? 600 meters, so 656 yards. And I believe that's it. Yep. That's it in that tab. That was a plenty, wasn't it? 5:34 already. Now we just get to jaw about whatever. First thing that pops up. We said that about, well, probably, I don't know. Some of my friends used to say, sit on my lap. We'll talk about the first thing that pops up. Of course, guy friends. Denischa. Hey, darling. Did I say hey to you? You been here? Michelle, my bear, will be on at 7. So right after Mama G. Well, I don't know. Does Mama G stay on 2 hours? Thank you, Q. I'm glad y'all enjoyed it. Hope everyone did. This is one of the bags. No, it's not. I was about to say it's one of the bags Michelle gave me, but they're over there with stuff in it. Lots of stuff. Did I tell you I started another one of these hats while I was waiting on my bro at the eye doctor today? So another of the Norwegian WW2 hats. Thank you, GrannyDee Joe. She says, blanket hello to everyone in the chat, and specifically those I'm subscribed to who I recognize but haven't seen in a while. Yeah. Yes. Hey, another yarn. Angie, let me thank my super chatters, GrannyDee Joe, and who was the other one? Was it GrannyDee Joe and GrannyDee Joe? Here's GrannyDee Joe. Did I read what she said? Yeah. I did. GrannyDee Joe. Tom Stew. Thank you so much, darling. This is for you. For you. And that was for Michelle too, because Michelle just came through with a super chat. Thank you so much to all of you, or to you and GrannyDee Joe. GrannyDee Joe said on the second when I missed it, she said, blanket hello to everyone in the chat. Oh, I did read that. I just saw there were words there, and I thought I didn't do that. Didn't say that. And there's Heidi too. So let me do another thank you for. This is for all you super chatters. I appreciate y'all so much. I appreciate all y'all. GrannyDee Joe says, okay, one more. We got a little time yet. Thank you so much. Michelle said one more, please, also. Zach says, yesterday we lost 6-1, Michelle. We played a bad game, and tonight's, yeah, he's going to miss, I was supposed to tell y'all, and he probably already has. He's going to miss our nighttime live over at Michelle's because he's going to be at the game. Oh, you love the confetti? Me too. Hey, Lydia, my darling. How are you? GrannyDee Joe says, we got this. Yes, we do. Hey, does anybody want to come up? I'll put this up. I'll put the invitation up just in case. You never know. Somebody may want to. Let's get to the right thing. There we go. And let me pin it. Pin it. Oh. Didn't come through, did it? What happened? Oh, Susan, thank you, darling. 5 out of 5 super chats. This is for Miss Susan. And all of the super chatters again. Let's do the little squirrel dance. Thank you. And then we got to do the other dance. do not know what happened to my link, but let's try it again. Or maybe it's just there's such a no. Here's the little squirrel. Not too far behind. Usually there's quite the lag between there and here. You wouldn't think so, but it is. Oh, no wonder. I had it on fan funding. It was there the whole time. It was there. I just wasn't seeing it. Y'all want to do some trivia? Like the ones where we listen to or just talk or we got to dance. We got to dance. I got lost. Okay, let's do this one first. And the one we usually play first, but lately I've been kind of reversing them just for something different. Tammy's showing a milestone. She's been a member of the Nutty Buddies for 1 month. And thanks to all the Nutty Buddies channel members. I appreciate you. Got wore my snake lip grease off. Oh, what was the good movie I watched last night and finished this morning? But it was so sad. Till. I think it was Till. And Oodles Vicky's been a member for 36 months. How about that? Wanda Mills, it's my cousin, and you probably came on and let me know when your mom passed, but I have no recollection of it. Mom getting screwier all the time. That made me so sad. I meant to get out there, and that never happened. I meant to go and take her to get her some fish, and I just ain't worth poo diddly. Yeah, and Buck told me that Max's wife, Margaret, I know she remarried, but I don't remember her other hubby's name, but she lived to 94. And I was going to ask, is Sharon still living in Myrtle Beach? I hope she's doing good. And Peg, Tammy, all of them. Miss my Mills family. Okay, so that's my cousin, my outlaw cousin. She's married to my cousin. My cousin-law. Sharon's still in MB. Good. Good. I remember our childhood vacation was a whole 4 days at Myrtle Beach, and I'm sure it's a wonder Daddy could afford that. But I just loved it. And they had apartments right across from their house. And it was just a couple blocks from the ocean. Robin, death by booby. She nearly suffocated her husband with her breast disease. Hence that name, I believe. I believe that's what she said. Trivia then? What's up with you, Miss Wanda and fam? Y'all doing all right? Okay, where is it? Where did my trivia? I gotta get off of here because it's on my phone. I think it starts out with one we've already done before. Oops. If I'd turn it up.
The correct answer is
Keebler.
Which brand's 1970s ads
I went back a couple times.
In a deli with a sandwich? Hormel, Hebrew National, or Ballpark?
Okay, we'll do this one again, even though we've already done it. Which brand's 1970s ads featured a stern man in a deli with a sandwich? A, Hormel, B, Hebrew National, or C, Ballpark? You might remember since we've done these before if you were here. Yes, I am feeling so much better, Robin. So much better. I'm not foolish. Okay, y'all got it? A, Hormel, B, Hebrew National, or C, Ballpark?
The correct answer is Hebrew National. Which singer starred in the 1950s ads for the car brand Chevrolet? Ford, Pontiac, or Denischa?
That was so dumb. Which singer starred in the 1950s ads for the car brand Chevrolet? And A is Ford, B, Pontiac, C, Denischa. You can't hardly miss that one.
The correct answer is Denischa. Which vegetable brand features a massive green statue in Blue Earth, Minnesota? Green Giant, Birdseye, or Del Monte?
Del Monte. Trying to be French. Which vegetable brand features a massive green statue in Blue Earth, Minnesota, I guess? Is that MN? A, Green Giant, B, Birdseye, C, Del Monte. Let's see if you are putting their guesses in. Ready? Oh, you do?
The correct answer is Green Giant.
Heidi said she has a picture.
Hush.
Heidi has a picture of her sister and her by the Green Giant. Okay. Next one says, which cereal brand features a colorful bird mascot named Toucan Sam? A, Fruity Pebbles, B, Trix, C, Fruit Loops.
Colorful bird mascot named Toucan Sam. Fruity Pebbles, Trix, or Fruit Loops?
Cynthia's got an answer. So does Heidi. You're A, Susan. I don't know about that. Toucan Sam goes with which of these cereals? A, Fruity Pebbles. B, Trix. C, Fruit Loops. Hey, Janice.
The correct answer is Fruit Loops.
Fruit Loops.
Which bus company used the famous 1950 slogan, "Leave the driving to us"? Trailways, Greyhound, or Continental?
Leave the driving to us. Which of these bus companies, whatever, bus company. Which bus company used the famous 1950 slogan, "Leave the driving to us"? A, Trailways. B, Greyhound. C, Continental. Michelle says, "Hi, everybody."
Which bus company used the famous 1950 slogan, "Leave the driving to us"? Trailways, Greyhound, or Continental? The correct answer is Greyhound.
A lot of y'all got it.
Which firm featured actress Betty Furness as its famous TV spokeswoman? Westinghouse, General Electric,
Betty
or
Furness.
Frigidaire?
Which firm featured actress Betty Furness, which is not a name I recognize, as its famous TV spokeswoman? A, Westinghouse. B, GE or General Electric, or C, Frigidaire. Got you on this one, Cynthia? Yeah, I don't know either.
The correct answer is Westinghouse.
Westinghouse.
Which car brand was the primary sponsor of the Ed Sullivan Show until 1962? Cadillac, Lincoln Mercury, or Buick?
I had no idea, but I guessed and got it right. Which car brand was the primary sponsor of the Ed Sullivan Show until 1962? A, Caddy. B, Lincoln Mercury, or C, Buick? Janice says Buick. Janice, did you remember that? Or are you guessing? Darcia, there is no D. You being funny.
The correct answer is Lincoln Mercury.
By the way, these quizzes I've been getting are from, I think you can just look up quiz time, but it says at Quiz Time Pub Quiz. But I think you can just find it as, and I've got a playlist of them because I think they're right good. I need to go up some years, I know.
Which brand featured a muscular bald mascot wearing a single gold earring? Pine Sol, Ajax, or Mr. Clean?
Now, yeah, I know y'all know that one, probably. If you were around then, which brand featured, which brand featured a muscular bald mascot wearing a single gold earring? A, Pine Sol. B, Ajax. C, Mr. Clean. Ellie makes stitch marker sets. At least I think she still is. When did I tell y'all I talked to my Mary Ann? I think I did. Crotchety clogger a while back. It was week before last.
The correct answer is Mr. Clean.
Y'all got it.
Sometimes You Feel Like a Nut refers to which coconut-filled candy bar? Snickers, Baby Ruth, or Almond Joy?
Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. This wants to know which one has the nut in the coconut and the nuts. A, Snickers. B, Baby Ruth. C, Almond Joy. And those are probably my favorite candy bars that I do not need. I just wish they can't. Well, Mounds has dark chocolate. Almond Joy, you say, or C? Let's see.
The correct answer is Almond Joy.
Of course.
Which cleaning brand featured a white knight on a horse in its 1960s ads? Tide, Ajax, or Fab?
I don't remember that one. Which cleaning brand featured a white knight on a horse in the 60s ads? A, Tide. B, Ajax. C, Fab. But you know, Tide and Fab are laundry detergents, right? So it's got to be Ajax, you think? B. You just rediscovered how good York peppermint patties are, or York mint, Andy? York mints. I like Andy's too. Yes, I love them. Love them, love them, love them. B. Hey, Chris. Chris's kaleidoscope. Oh, about time to go.
The correct answer is Ajax. Which brand's 1960s ads featured a giggling animated dough character? Pillsbury, Duncan Hines, or Betty Crocker?
A giggling animated dough character. A, Pillsbury. B, Duncan Hines. C, Betty Crocker. Y'all know that one. Cynthia says Pillsbury. So does Janice. One of my Words with Friends partners. If you ever want to play Words with Friends, which is just like Scrabble, it's so much fun. And I play with Janice and several other folks. Y'all don't know that one? Got just a few guesses. What? 1, 2, 3, 4.
The correct answer is Pillsbury.
And we're going to stop there. The next one is, which corn chip brand used a controversial Mexican cartoon mascot in the 60s? I won't tell you the choices. You can do trivia. Trev, here you are again. It's going to be at Michelle's tonight in 1 hour. 1 hour from now. Go to Michelle Sleepers. Okay? If you want it. But right now, it is time to go to Mama G Gears. Can anyone put her link up for me, please? And thank you. And thank you all so much for coming and keeping me company. And did you remember your thummy? Appreciate it. And I'm still waiting on, I don't know if I ever got my first type yet. Thank you, Trish. Mwah. Love to you all at 6 bells. Let's get the squirrel to take us on out of here. Love you lots. Lots, lots, lots.